What is up, everybody? Welcome to another episode of Mike's Album Reviews. Today, we are going to be covering Humanz. After the fall, Gorillaz took a 7-year-long hiatus and then finally came out with this album, which has mixed reviews, to say the least. We've got, as always, Planet joining us for this review, so I'm going to indefinite and bring her in. Yo, what's up, Planet?
What's up? What an amazing intro.
I know, right? All 13 minutes and 6 seconds of the intro.
Yeah, I loved every minute of it. It was
Yeah,
such a vibe.
it is
So
a
what are we
legit
going
vibe.
to do today?
We're covering Humanz, which was their first album after a 7-year-long break. It has mixed reviews from a lot of people, including myself. But we'll see. It's been a while since I've heard this whole album. So maybe my opinion has changed. This album does have a lot of interludes and stuff. So whenever an interlude comes along, we're just going to let it play out and let it go into whatever song is next. Can you say hi, Teddy, in Planet Speak? Hi, Teddy.
Hi, Teddy.
See? Sounded exactly the same.
Nope. Anyway, uh, do you have any idea why they gone on a 7-year break?
I think it was because Plastic
Like
Peach, from what I
so?
understand, was supposed to be much bigger than what it was. There was supposed to be more music videos. There was supposed to be it was gonna be like a super crazy in-depth experience, not just limited to the album. And a lot of that ended up falling to the wayside because of budget. A lot of the singles from Plastic Beach did not at all reach the same sales that the singles from Demon Days hit, and the record company was not
Which
happy
is
about
really
that.
surprising because Plastic Beach is a really loved album by a lot of people.
Yeah, but at the time that it came out, it was kind of mixed. People were like, "Oh, they liked the Demon Days sound better. They thought there was too many guests on the album." There was a lot of mixed reception. Now, as times pass, people understand the amazingness that is Plastic Beach. But yeah, so unfortunately, that was part of the reason. I think also Damon Albarn and I'm forgetting his name right now. Holy shit. I'm gonna
Jimmy Hewlett.
Yes, Jamie Hewlett. They were having a lot of disagreements at the time. But finally, they came back together for this album. I actually like this album art. It's a good callback to Demon Days, and it gives them this new cool style that's more realistic looking. And look, 2D
I
still has the
do
black
really like
eyes.
I do like the album cover. I just wonder what media did they use to make those? Is it 3D or is it just painting? Because it
Uh,
looks really cool. I love the colors.
yeah. But have you ever heard this full album before, Planet?
Uh, I think I've tried, but I'm not good with listening to albums from
Ah,
start to finish. I'm one of those, like, I grab whatever I like and I stick with it.
no, I get you. You mean you're a casual, is what you mean to say?
Yeah, I am
Okay.
not I'm not an obsessive fucking I
Yeah, yeah, buddy.
I'm yeah. Yeah, I know. I will come up with a better insult later on.
All right,
Let's
cool.
just
Let's get
let's get
into it.
started.
Let's get into it. All right, guys. So, as usual, we're going to listen to the full track and then we're going to talk about it. So, me and Planet will now mute up.
Right.
This is the intro. I switched my robot off into Ascension featuring Vince Staples.
I switched my robot off, and I know more, but retain less.
The sky's falling, baby, drop that ass for it crash. The sky's falling, baby, drop that ass for it crash. The sky's falling, baby, drop that ass for it crash.
First of all, the intro, I never listen to the intro when I listen to the whole album. I skip it. It's a 5. There's nothing wrong with it, but there's nothing about it that's like, ooh, I switched my robot off. Ugh. It's honestly, I think this album has very cringe interludes. But well, I think there is one that I do like if I remember. But Ascension, that's a 10 out of 10. I love
My
that
God,
song.
God, fuck! I forgot that we listened to an intro.
Yeah, exactly. It's like this guy talks about retaining less. I retain nothing out of that intro, all right? Useless intro. But
It was
Ascension,
like, yeah, Ascension was such a fire song. I was ready to talk about a few things about it, and I'm like, and oh wait, we listened to an intro. What the fuck?
Yeah. True. But
That's funny.
but no, yeah, Ascension. I mean, Vince Staples does great on it. The beats fun as hell. Um,
Mm-hmm.
the constant the sky's falling, baby, drop that ass for it higher. It's great.
Ah, yeah.
And then that
Yeah.
scream, that awful blood curdling scream, is so perfect.
Mm-hmm. Oh
It's like
yeah, they pop it on the strings.
if it
Oof.
wasn't for, honestly, I'm gonna go this far. If it wasn't for that one scream, I'd probably have it a 9. But that one scream just adds to the whole chaos. Because the theme of this album is that it's supposed to be like a party for the end of the world, basically.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's such a fun experience listening to that one. When does this album came out again?
2017.
2017. I think I discovered this album 2 years later.
Uh,
Yeah, yeah. And I was so when I listened to this track, I was like, yeah, that's the mood. That's what I want to hear. It's such a fun sounding. It's like a horror party almost. We're
yeah,
gonna die, so let's have as much fun as we can.
pretty much. Yeah, that's like the vibe it gives off. And he talks about how like the political messaging, even if I don't align with it 100%, it's really powerful. The line where he says, "Well, it's the land of the free. You can do what you want as long as you don't look like me." Like bringing his race into it in a way that feels impactful. I really like Tootie's little bar that he drops too. He's good on the song too. This is one thing that people, if you haven't heard this album before, you'll notice there's not a lot of Tootie on this album, which is one of my biggest complaints about it.
Oh yeah, yeah. That is that could be a problem. I don't know. I mean, no, no. I don't think I have the good criticism right now. But like, yeah, I really like I really like the track. I wonder. Okay, so what is he specifically rapping about?
I'm pretty sure
That's a
he's
dumb
just talking
question.
about
Yeah.
like the current state of America at the time, which this was shortly after the election of Trump. And he's just talking about race issues, I believe is what the song is about. We can look it up. What is it?
Well, this
It's Ascension. I spelled it wrong. There you go.
Because when Tootie came along, he talked about how a bomb dropped on Iraq, and I'm like, lol, what?
Alright, Ascension deals with topics such as inequality and racism. Ascension means to rise to an important position, higher level, so it is possible. Gorillaz and its staples want everyone to be treated equal and spread love, not hate. So the 4 singles, yeah, and then you are now tuned into the Tomb of Jehovah. This is the Tomb of Jehovah would be a reference to Earth, a place of sin, playing into the religious theme of the title, and also in line with the gospel sampling of this song. The Tomb of Jehovah is simply a symbol of man's inability to ascend to heaven. Just as a dead body wouldn't be able to escape from a tomb, humans can't escape sin on Earth. Vince alludes to why he can't make this ascension later in the song. Play My Town's lewd enough. Check the room. What's the hold up? One thing that is kind of cringe in this album is they censored all mentions of like Trump. See, like,
yeah, that is pretty dumb. If you
all
wanted
these
to, if
liberated
you
women sitting in my lap. I'm finna catch a body like I got a gun and badge. I'm a finna turn Obama, but they replaced Obama with the beeps. The bop bop bop. I find it cringe.
Yeah,
If you're
I
gonna
don't
make a
know.
political message, you should just say it.
Yeah, exactly. You should keep it in. Don't be a pussy. Don't be a bitch.
Yeah. The next song.
Yeah.
The next song is Strobe Light, which there is a music video for, but it's a shorter version of the song, so I'd rather listen to the full version of the song. What grade do you give that? What grade do you give Ascension Planet?
Oh, I have to give the intro
Oh shit.
a D. I'm sorry, I'll give the intro a D because it was not memorable, and if it's not memorable, it doesn't add anything. It's kind of like useless. So it should be taken out, you know.
Fair enough.
That's my humble opinion. But for Senshin, it gets a solid A. And
Alright.
by the way, I got an S ranking now. Yeah,
Ooh,
from now
shit.
on, I'm gonna put stuff on S when it's really, really good.
Alright, based. So, what you mean to say is, for Grey Street, you would give every song on that album an S, right?
100.
Yes. A for Ascension, true. Alright, well, let's get into Strobe Light now. So this is Strobe Light featuring Pevin Everett, or Peven, I don't know how to say his name.
Momentary pain can be pleasure lane. Millisecond change, magic lantern strains.
Surprisingly, when I first heard this, I didn't like it. But the more I did, the more it grew on me. The more I was like, yeah, this is a nice jam. I really do enjoy this. And I don't mind that Tootie didn't make an appearance. Uh, uh, it wasn't that big of a deal. It was a really solid song, so I can't really complain about it.
Yeah.
And it reminds me of when I was thinking about it. Strangely enough, it reminds me of Daft Punk. How weird is that?
It is kind of. I do like the song quite a bit. I'm gonna give it a 9. I do miss Tootie on it. Like, there's that part in the middle where there's like a voice going.
Yeah.
I think that's supposed to be Tootie, but the issue is I can't tell if that's either Tootie or Pevin under a filter. I think it's Tootie though.
Me too, but I don't know. It was too vague to be like, yeah, that is definitely duty.
Yeah.
And also it's too short that it's like I don't know why you recorded this part, bro.
Yeah, it's just like I want to be on the song, but I don't know what to say. I'll just sing. And
Yeah, it could have
I
just
do
been
like
a back vocal.
one small thing I like about the song is the constant like metallic synth going that throughout the song that's constantly looping. I really like that little sound. It's a small thing that I think adds to the overall sound of it. So yeah, I'm gonna give that a 9. It's not quite a 10. I think if Tootie had like a verse or if he sang on the bridge, it'd be more of it'd be a 10. But I think it's just missing that for me personally.
I'll give it an A. I think it's somewhat nice to listen to. So yeah.
Okay.
What are we gonna listen to next?
Next up is Saturn's Bars featuring Popcorn.
All my life, me ever have my gun, so me have to move sharp like me knife. All my life.
I really like this song. I know that some people don't really care for Popcorn's performance, but I think he's pretty good in this. I think he comes off as he has like a lot of character to him, which is perfect for the music video. Which if anybody wants, we can watch the music videos after we're done with the review. But that'll be for like the end. Because the thing is, I'm already on this playlist, so I don't want to go out of my way. But for me, that song, Tootie's really great on it. His parts are really good. I love the entire vibe of the song. I think it's a 10.
I really love the creepy voice he sang in the beginning. It's like he's. I like the creepy vibe of this song. I don't understand. I don't know why. Do people actually just like this or not care for it?
They just don't care for
Why?
Popcorn's performance, but most people agree.
Popcorn?
Yeah, Popcorn.
The artist in like who is rapping.
Yeah.
Why? He was doing a good job.
I don't know. I'm not those people. They just don't.
Yeah,
like him.
yeah. I'm like, why do you like? Why do you not like this? Huh? I don't know. I think this song doesn't have anything that makes me want to say, oh, it would be better if they changed this or that. I think they got the vibe dead on.
Yeah,
with the intro, with the verses that the dude was giving. and 2D. It's I don't know. People are disappointing. They're stupid, and I'm smart. I give this one an A. Fuck 'em.
Based. All right. The next song,
What about you?
I give it a 10. I give it a 10.
All right.
But this next song, though, has De La Soul. Will this be as good as Superfast Jellyfish or Feel Good Inc.? No, but let's listen to it anyways. Moments featuring De La Soul.
Clocks on the wall, talk to watches on the wrist. It's the
Moments.
we relive. It's the moments like this when it's time to get ill. We be so ahead of time. It's the
All right, motherfucker.
Okay.
What do you think of this?
I almost love it. The one thing that keeps me from giving it a 10 out of 10 is that bass drum. It is so doom 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 throughout the whole song. It's like too obnoxious. But everything else about the song I love. I love De La Soul throughout the entire song. I love the plastic on the ceiling. I love that. I love Tootie's little black black white dirty. I love all the other sounds in the song. I love the moments, all of that. I love all of that. It's just the bass drum is so obnoxious, especially with headphones on. It's like, I think by the end of the song, I get used to it, but it's like, I shouldn't have to get used to something by the end of a song. I should be able to just enjoy it.
I really like this song too. I thought I was about to have a fight with you, but yeah, I really love this song. I think I really love all the absurdness of it. The sounds
Yeah.
on their own are just very absurd. They're very like wonderlandish thingy. Like what the fuck
Yeah, it's like
did I
really
stumble into?
weird, but in a fun way.
Yeah, it's just a fucking fever dream party. I really it's just a fun vibe. I really love that. And I can't just get enough of it. I want more songs to sound like this. I love that weirdness of it. It's so colorful without the colors. It just sounds.
Yeah.
So yeah, I would like to give it an S almost, but I don't think I don't want to.
Okay, understandable.
So it's gonna be an A. Even though it's really good, I really love that song.
Yeah, I really like it too. I think I prefer Superfast Jellyfish a little bit more. Like, they're neck and neck, and obviously it's not as good as Feel Good Inc. Because I mean, that's kind of a hard bar to pass.
Yeah.
But I like it almost as much as Superfast Jellyfish, right? If it wasn't for that bass drum, I would have it higher. But it's just that bass drum for me. Like, it's just too much. It's too obnoxious. So next we got another interlude, the Nonconformist Oath, and then it goes into Submission. So we're gonna let those both play out.
And now, let's repeat the Nonconformist Oath. I promise to be different.
Don't try to hide away. You know you've been on the one keep.
Okay. Planet, you go first. You seem to have an opinion on this song.
Okay. I really love her vocals.
Yeah, she
Why
has
the fuck?
a beautiful voice.
Why the fuck? Okay, this is a song that really needed 2D in it. Okay.
What, you didn't like that?
really-
Wish I could find a better day. Found myself on yesterday. You didn't think that was hype?
I hate it. I hate it. Because shut up.
That was the best part of the song. What are you talking about?
No. And like, he's singing serious, bro.
You're peeking the shit out of your mic. We can't understand you.
Alright. I'm laughing. So he's singing really like intense lines.
He's
Like
not singing.
serious lines.
He's rapping, okay?
But his voice
All right. Let. All right. I'm gonna give you a chance to
Okay,
collect
no,
yourself. Okay.
seriously.
Okay. Okay. Okay.
Yeah, seriously, okay. I also don't like when her voice got distorted. I don't think it was done well.
Yeah, it was kind of like it felt like it was done just to add that weird factor to the song.
And I don't think it really needed that because you could argue that the music in the background are weird enough for it. I
Yeah.
like weird sounds on beautiful voices. That is a really, I don't know if it's not a genre, but it's a really nice thing because you have this beautiful, almost angelic voice of hers in like a really weird sounds in the background, almost like spirits are screaming at her,
Yeah,
but
like
she
during the
keeps
chorus,
going.
there's this like weird, like mechanical. I don't even know what it is, but it's like a loop that's playing. It's really cool. I noticed this for the first time hearing this song. When Danny
Yeah.
Brown starts rapping, there's like a wild guitar solo going very low in the mix. That's actually pretty cool. All right, look, I'm gonna defend Danny Brown a little bit. All right, I like his verse because I like the lyrics, and sometimes if I'm in the right mood, I actually like the energy he's bringing into it. Right, I like the if I could find a better way. I was like, hell yeah, dude, get into it. But sometimes I'm just like, this doesn't go with the song at all. Why is he here? Why is he on this track?
Yeah,
He doesn't
out
match
of
this
it.
energy. um,
I really love his lines. I was saying that. I didn't say that actually. I'm sorry. But I really love the verses he brings on. I just don't love his voice in it. That's this one needed 2D in it to balance out
yeah,
her
I wish
voice.
Tootie was on it, or at least doing backing vocals or something. Yeah,
Yeah.
but this one, all that being said, I'm still gonna give it an 8 out of 10 because I still do really like this, and I don't normally skip this, so I'm giving
Mhm.
this one an 8 personally. Also, the
Yeah, I'll still give it an A because I really love her voice. I really do.
hmm
I just wish it could have been executed a tiny bit better. I
yeah.
don't know the rapper. He's probably great on his
Oh
own.
no,
It's
Danny
just
Brown's really good. Yeah, he's a great rapper.
yeah, he's probably fantastic. I just I don't know. I can't. I can't bring myself to take it seriously.
No, yeah, like
Sorry.
his energy just doesn't really match the song. It doesn't match her really.
Yeah.
Um,
Yeah, it's your fault, Mike.
it is my fault. The interlude, I was gonna give it a 4 because I was like, oh, get it, nonconformist, but the people are repeating what he says, and I was like, that's kind of cringe. But then it played that bit of the song that leads into the next song, and I actually really like that. So I'm gonna give that interlude a 6 out of 10. It's still not. It's still something I would probably skip most of the time, but I think it serves a better purpose. And also notice that after the nonconformist
Wait.
oath,
The interlude? Yeah, the interlude is the one where it was like, I'm gonna be better, not like last time,
me
right?
saying I promise not to do what anyone else tells me to do, and everyone's like, yeah.
Yeah, but how does it connect to the song?
I think it connects because of the title, because it's the nonconformist oath, and then right after it's submission. So you're submitting right after the nonconformist oath. So I think it's supposed to be like
Oh.
that. So also at the very end of it, I'll play it real quick. It plays a clip from the song. See, it plays like a sample from submission.
Mm. Okay, yeah, that's interesting. I'll give this one a C. I don't know, I'm not giving high when it comes to the interlude,
Yeah, I'm giving
sorry.
it a 6. Unless the interlude's really good. Yeah, it's not
Yeah.
gonna get. It's not gonna be very good. I actually think this one's really bad. This 5-second one, even though it's only 5 seconds, I think it's pretty bad. But let's.
Oh yeah?
If we don't have
Huh.
anything else to say about these two tracks, let's move on to Charger featuring Grace Jones.
That's what I want. So chill. Everything is so to get it. I just don't know where I'm getting it from.
Do you wanna start?
Huh?
Do you wanna start first?
Sure, I'll go first. I
Mm.
love this song. I love the guitar sample. It's so sick. That it sounds like the start of like an engine or something like that. I really love 2D singing throughout this song. He sounds so like defeated, and meanwhile here Grace Jones is like laughing at him. She kind of reminds me of De La Soul back on Feel Good Inc. Not saying it's as good as Feel Good Inc., but she has like that same energy where she's like, like this like opposing force on the song. I love all the cool sound effects throughout the song. I love the song. It's a 10 out of 10 for me.
For me, what a cool ass song. What a sick fucking sounds. I love this. And also, he doesn't sound defeated. He sounds straight up possessed by her. Like, I love her. Even though she doesn't have a lot of lines, but she's such an imposing force. Bro, that's really cool. I like that. I really I really like he's saying he's getting charged, but he doesn't know where the energy is coming from. It's like super cool. I like
Yeah.
that. I don't know what to say. I think this one is straight up an S tier.
Bass.
I like.
Oh. Yeah, it's one of my favorite
Yeah,
songs on the album, honestly.
Yeah, I really like it's so well executed. It's so like this could work really well, really well in a chase scene.
I can see that, yeah. This song feels like it'd be perfect for a music video, but this album got very little music videos.
Which is really sad.
Yeah.
Because I actually did like their 2017 art direction. I really liked where they were going with this. I don't know why they changed again. They flip flop.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't actually know the
Maybe-
story as to why there was no music videos for this album. Well, there was one.
Mhm.
Well, there was two, but Strobe Light is not a very good music video. But yeah, I think we've said all we gotta say about it. So let's go. This is the next interlude, and then it's into Andromeda featuring Dram.
Elevator going up.
When the bossing looks to level, take it in your heart now, lover.
Okay.
So, you first. Yeah, you're the man of the show after all.
I like the song a lot, but I don't really see.
Mhm.
So I think they changed the title here, because if you look on Spotify, it still says featuring Dram. I guess Dram was one of the backup singers during the part, or the when it all goes down, and all that sounds good and all, but like my same issues with songs on Cracker Island, where there's like a guest, but it's like, why is the guest there? What do they add to the song, other than being a backing vocal? And for me, if you're gonna have a song that features a guest, you need to make use of them. Otherwise, the song's not reaching its full potential. So for me, out of that, I have to give it a 9 out of 10. Honestly. Just because of that. Otherwise, I love this song. I think it's amazing when 2D goes into the run to the he sounds great. He sounds so good during that part. Yeah, it's a 9. I really like it.
I really like it. But I don't know. It's one of the songs that you have to be in a mood for it. Personally, so for that I just wanna I don't know. I just wanna give it a B. It's not bad at all.
Mhm.
It's just I don't know. It's something about it that's missing.
Yeah.
And yeah,
That's
if
fair.
like there was someone else in it, as you say, yeah, they should have utilized the frick out of him
Yeah, like
because he would have been amazing.
yeah, and Dram is a good singer. I've heard a few of his songs.
Mhm.
But yeah. And the interlude is getting a 4 cuz it actively adds literally nothing. It's just like I could have just listened to Charger into Andromeda into Busted and Blue. And also it would have made the album feel better cuz look, first intro, 4 songs, interlude. Then 2 songs, interlude, 2 songs, interlude. Like what why? Take that out. take out the elevator going up, take that out, and you got 4 songs back to back. So it actively messes with the album's flow, in my opinion. So yeah, I'm giving that one a 4. Like I hate this
Again,
one.
I forgot the interlude. That's an F. I'm sorry.
Based. All right, next up is Busted and Blue.
Where does it come from when everything was outside?
What's the sound? What is the sound?
I think that's the sound of like I don't know what it is, but I know it's related to like piers, like a pier. Like it's the kind of sound you'd hear at a pier.
I thought it sounded like a morning frog or a bird.
No, I don't think it's a bird.
Something like
Busted and Blue.
what it's called, but I really like it.
Yeah.
It's a nice ambient sound.
Oh, Kalela does the backing tracks, the backing vocals. Okay.
Oh, alright, I forgot to do this.
But anyways, I really like that song. I think it's very, very emotionally impactful. I think his singing is really good on it. That one's a 10 out of 10 for me.
I enjoy how calm it is. I enjoy his sad vocals. He was really depressed in that one.
Yes.
That's what we like. I what's the name of the back vocals and the ones who says "Be my love"?
That was Kalela. She was the same person who sang on Submission.
Oh, all right, cool. I think she did really well in it, even though she was just the backing vocals.
Yeah.
I think.
But notice how like
it really.
so she's just doing backing vocals, and notice how it doesn't say featuring, and even on the album, if I look at it on Spotify, it doesn't say she's featured in it. Because yeah, she's not
Oh, yeah.
an important enough of a song where you put her on the title. The same way Dram, in my opinion, was not important enough to Andromeda for him to be on the title. But you know,
Maybe it's part of their contract or some shit like
Maybe.
that.
yo, what's up, Exotic? But
I
yeah,
think I would give this one a solid A. It's a really atmospheric one. I think if I'm in a really sad mood and in love at the same time, I would really enjoy this one.
yeah. Not giving credit. Uh-oh. Okay, you know what? We're not having this conversation now because you know nothing about the music industry, Exotic. All right. Next up is the next interlude, Talk Radio into Carnival, featuring Anthony Hamilton. Let's get into it.
Talk to me.
Roger that. Roger that.
We played away just to find the door. Go home again.
Okay. I'll let you go first on this.
It was decent, I guess. I don't know. I didn't feel it. Even though he was playing into the weirdness, it wasn't balanced enough. It does sound like a devil in this one. What do you think?
The problem is that the song sounds incomplete. There's like parts where he's singing and then he suddenly stops. And it's like it's not like it I don't know if it's another case of them taking out lyrics because it was related to Trump or something, but every other time they mention Trump, they put beeps. So that didn't happen in this song.
Yeah.
And it's really
That
it's
is
mixed.
a weird thing.
The song is mixed really weird. Like it sounds like it wasn't even finished mixing. Like, yeah, I don't know.
It's a weird thing. I think this could have been really great. It's just
I mean,
that
yeah, 'cause
when the moments he just stopped singing, it was just like, well, what's there? I feel like like you almost feel the song just stopped because yeah, your headphones fucked up or something. But no, it's just part of the song. It's weird.
Yeah, and
Don't like that.
his singing is good, admittedly, and there are cool things about the song. I like the
Hmm.
beat in general. I like the how
It
I like how
reminded me.
thick the bass drum is, and that jun, 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 jun sound with the strings. I like that a lot,
Mhm.
but I don't know.
Yeah, it's very creepy. I do enjoy that, but like, I do also enjoy his vocals. Was he the same one in Lost Chord?
No, different guy.
Okay, yeah, because he reminded me of that guy, and that guy was sang really good.
Oh no,
So
yeah, that
that's a
guy is great.
compliment. Okay, it's not an insult or anything. I think he did really well with his vocals. I just wish I just wish his vocals and the music meshed together a little better.
Yeah,
It's weird because in the last song I said I like was a girl. She had an angelic voice with this woo sound in the background of the spirits and stuff.
yeah.
And it sounded really well. Don't make fun of me. I like to make funny noises, okay?
Ooh.
Yeah, but it's just it blended well with the with those background noises because she was almost going against the grain, and he could have done it well while like he's joining had the absurdity of the carnival, whatever the fuck that is.
Yeah.
But I don't know, it wasn't doing it for me. It wasn't mixed well. I think that's the problem. I think you were right. I don't know, you're the musician one here, so what do you think?
Sorry, what were you saying just now?
I think you were right with the problem with the
Yeah,
mixing stuff.
I'm giving this song a 6 because there was a lot of potential. It just wasn't quite good.
It
Um,
wasn't quite right.
the interlude again, I feel takes away from the flow of the album. Like, yeah, it leads into Carnival kind of, but like I don't understand it. Okay, Talk Radio is the third interlude of 2017. The brief track features Ben Mendelsohn
All right, this
eating a
is actually driving me insane. Could we listen to the interloop again? I'm sorry, I
Yeah,
forgot about it again.
it's
It's
this one.
driving me nuts.
Talk to me. Roger that. Roger that.
I don't have to take this any further if you don't want me to.
I only go as far as
You want me to. That's only as far as I go.
And yeah, it's like it literally doesn't add anything. I don't think it adds anything. What is elevator going up? I'm gonna look at these real quick. Elevator going up. The second interlude is transition to Andromeda. The interlude may be reference to Coca-Cola by The Clash. The elevator is going up. Okay, but why?
I
Trying
don't
to convince
care.
us of one thing.
I'm sorry. This is okay. I'll be generous. I'll give it a C. I just think it's fucking useless to have it on low.
I'm not giving it any credit. I don't like it. It's
Yeah,
sample
I
from
don't
Steve
know.
Martin's stand-up comedy pieces that was included.
What the
Wait, so
fuck?
this is literally just from a Steve Martin thing?
All right, never mind it.
Now, let's repeat the non-conformist oath. I promise to be different. I promise to be unique. I promise not to repeat things other people say.
I mean, yeah, that's funny because it's from that, but it's like, yeah, again, it doesn't add anything. All right, we're gonna continue.
Fuck this. Fuck you. Fuck
Fuck
you.
all these interludes. The only interlude that's the only one I kind of like, and funny enough, it's the only one I kind of like, and it has Steve Martin, who I do like, and I didn't even know that. Maybe I instinctually knew that. I'm gonna keep this open so I can look at the next interlude because we're gonna get to it in a second. But
We're still gonna listen to it, but I don't know. There's
yeah,
no
we have to
fucking-
listen to it because it's technically part of the album, so we have to judge it. And unfortunately, these interludes are gonna affect my score on the album because, again, this is part of the album. Okay.
Yeah, yeah, that's the problem. I don't know. They should have gotten rid of these stupid fucking interludes. Like
Yeah.
you're not making a soundtrack for a movie, man. You're making an album.
Well, like, you can have interludes to songs in order to convey. Like Eminem does a lot of skits in his albums, and I think it adds to the general nature of those albums because it has to do with like Eminem's character and how he's being
You have a
portrayed.
good example of it? Other than Eminem?
What happened?
Do you have a good example of
Yeah,
Eminem's interludes?
there's a skit where it's just a phone call from Eminem's manager, and he's like, "Hey man, Michael Jackson just heard the song that you made about him, and he's not happy. He wants you to remove it from the album." He's just like, and it's just like all the managers like and the people that work for Eminem are just like, "This guy's too crazy. We're gonna get in trouble." But that adds to the character of Eminem. But you would have to hear it to understand.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know. I don't understand I like with Gorillaz too, they're a fictional they're a virtual band. So they could have really, really good interloops. You
Yeah, they
know?
could have interludes with the
Characters
band talking about
little.
stuff.
Yeah. But I don't know. Like it's kind of wacky over here.
Yeah.
And maybe it's. Do you think it has to do with the politics in it,
Yeah,
or
it does have
what's
to do with the
up?
politics because the talk radio, I think, is supposed to be a reference I mean, we can just look at it. Let's see. Talk radio is a format that discusses various issues, mostly current politics. Listeners can participate in discussion by calling in live show. This is relevant to the theme of the album, which is quite politically charged body of work. Yeah, it's relates with the political thing. Elevator going up. You know, at least talk radio does have something to do with the political nature of it. Elevator going up is actually totally useless. You know what? I'm changing my
Hmm.
score. I'm bringing elevator going up down to a 3.
Oh no, it's even worse.
But this one is staying a 4. Good point, actually. Yes. So hold on. Let me update my score. Okay. All right. So next up is "Let Me Out," which features Mavis. It features
I don't know. I really hate the interlude thing. It's a shame. It's
yeah.
really a shame.
So
And by the way, I don't think even with the politics in it, they could have done a better job. That's just
yeah.
my opinion.
Oh yeah, I agree. So next up is "Let Me Out," featuring Mavis Staples and Pusha T.
Mama Mavis, oh mama, they try my patience. Is gone, who is left to save us? We mourn, I'm praying for my neighbors. They say the
Mavis Staples' vocals are amazing. She's obviously an amazing singer, legend. Pusha T is doing an amazing job. I love Tootie's little parts in the song. Everything about the song, it's so close to a 10. But unfortunately, because of my beliefs, I have to drop it down to a 9 because I am annoyed by the censorship at the start of the song. Why did they censor out? Because this is great. Mama
They
Mavis.
censored out Obama.
Yeah,
And
Obama,
I'm like,
Orlando, and Trump. Mama Mavis, oh mama, they try my patience. Obama is gone, who is left to save us? Orlando, we mourn. I'm praying for my neighbors. They say the devil's at work, and Trump is calling favors. Those are great,
ugh.
all great lines.
Yeah,
And they get
they're
censored
great
out.
lines, but fuck, I hate the censors. It's just, why do you censor that with the stupid
It's so
like
cowardly, man.
beep 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 beep?
There's no reference to
Also,
Trump on the record. In fact, anytime when anyone made
Obama
any
is not
reference, edit it out. I don't want to
a
give the most famous man on earth any more fame, particularly. He doesn't need it. Wow, that would be cool, but why'd you also block Obama?
yeah. Oh, Obama is someone you guys like. Come on, leave him on.
Yeah, it doesn't
Ugh.
make any sense. You know what? I would actually like it better if they didn't censor. If they wanted to see, that excuse works if only Trump is beeped out. And it actually would have kind of been smarter because Mama Mavis, oh mama, they try my patience. Obama is gone. Who is left to save us? Orlando, we mourn. I'm praying for my neighbors. They say the devil's at work and is calling favors. That actually kind of works if you beep out just Trump and everything.
Mm,
But like the fact that you beep out all the political names, it's just so cowardly. If you're gonna shit on Trump, if you're gonna shit on Obama, if you're gonna shit on whoever you want to shit on, I don't care what side of the aisle you are. If you want to make a political statement, censoring yourself is the most cowardly shit you can do. I hate that shit so much. So yeah, it's a 9.
yeah.
Very close to a 10.
I
9.
really love. I do love the vibe of the song though. I love I love how the dude is just very worried for the future. Very worried if he's not gonna see his family or he's gonna get fucked over because of whatever the fuck is going on. Yeah, all of that is great. I really love her vocals too. I love Tootie's "Let Me Out." Just
Yeah, the constant.
all of this.
That constant "let me out" is great.
Yeah, it absolutely is. It's wonderful. I don't know, man. I just fucking really, really dislike. I don't know. And I just no. I think the song is great. I'll give it an A. I don't. The censor, well, they're stupid. I don't care. I don't care about it. I don't know. There's a lot of things that is going on with this song that I really like, and it would be very, for me at least, it would be very mean of me to just be like, oh, you did this one thing I disagree with. Fuck you all.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's understandable why you're angry about it, by the way. That Obama censor is stupid. And
I don't know.
Orlando.
All right. Is someone in chat able to ban this account? I can't. For whatever reason, it's not giving me the option to in my stream.
Oh. Hi. Oh, this guy?
Yeah.
Alright, let me see. Ban user. Spam. You got anything else to say about the song?
No. I don't have anything to. Oh god, it's an infinite loop now on my stream. No, I don't have anything to say. All right.
Hello, exotic.
So we got another interlude, the penthouse.
Oh god.
All right. So from the penthouse into Sex Murder Party, featuring Jamie Principal and Zebra Cats. Let's get into it.
I think I remember this interlude. I don't think I like it.
Let's hear it out.
Something was gonna happen tonight.
Yeah, see, we going. Sex murder.
So what'd you think of that?
I never liked this one for some reason.
I don't like it at all. I think it's so repetitive. I don't even know what to say. It's just a nothing.
What is it
song.
about? Is it about gay men?
It's about sex, murder, and party.
Oh, okay.
Sex, murder. Many interpretations of the song as a whole, but known as a tribute mourning, being a tribute mourning of the 2016 Pulse nightclub shooting, pointing out that there's a murder for every victim of the shooting. I drove the keys. Could be referring to a lot of people put their keys in between their fingers in self-protection. Drawing one's keys is like, okay. Dissolve the keys. Dissolving is associated with erasing evidence. After the murder described in the song, the keys were most likely dissolved, probably in acid, which, as seen below, makes quick work of metal in order to leave no trace behind. I wish I could put my finger in there. Both physically and metaphorically. Keys are means of escape. They unlock door. Yummy Sprite. I'm caught up in this. Again, this seems like his voice was cut out. Was he gonna say, I'm caught up in this sex, I'm caught up in this murder? These lines talking about the band members trying to get away from the chaos, but the line, I'm caught up in this masquerade, reveals they caught Psycho. It's about how empty and emotionless are actually become. Sex without love, murdering without reason, partying without feeling. Okay.
Is this why none of them sound alive in this one?
Yes, I don't know.
The problem is, you could also sound dead in a song and make it work out. It just, none of this is, this song is terrible. I don't like it. Never liked it. And
My mom.
I thought you would have something different to say, so I'm glad that I said my opinion first. So
Yeah, I don't have much to say. I'm giving this one a 4 out of 10.
I am not copying MikeTheBike with my opinions.
True. Well, we fought on songs before, like the Snake in Dallas, which is a good song. But
It's
Albarn,
bad.
said to Rolling Stones Argentina, my mom never liked my lyrics. She says they're too negative. She likes some things I do, but for example, when Sex Murder Party came out, she didn't feel particularly proud of me. Yeah, she shouldn't. It's not a very good song.
Yeah. Good point.
The interlude, okay, I'm gonna give the interlude a 5 because even though again I don't really think it adds much, it's not like the other ones where I actively think it ruins the flow. I think it's fine to have that penthouse for the Sex Murder Party, although to be fair, the penthouse only works with elevator going up. But even still, I don't know. I mean, you don't
Yeah,
even need the
it's
elevator for the penthouse because it's just the sound of you getting to a party. You can hear the party going on, and then it's Sex Murder Party, so you don't really need it. So yeah, I'm gonna give this a 5 and Sex Murder Party a 4.
okay, interlude is a D, and fucking sex murder party is also a D. I don't care for any
Yeah.
of them. No,
The
whatever.
next song is "She's My Caller" featuring Caliuchis.
If I could take her down and run, then I'd call her. 'Cause she's standing drama, she know I call her. She kidding on the
Oh, if you dislike this, you're crazy.
This is
Just
a
saying
10. This is an amazing song.
Mhm.
Like I think 2D and Caliuchis have such amazing chemistry. The music in the song, it's so video gamey but fun, and 2D just sounds like so good in it. Like it's a great song. It's a great Gorillaz song. That's a 10 out of 10.
I wonder, is this song about drugs or is it about a hookup? What is it about?
It's about Gizmo.
Oh, really? Man, Gizmo's so popular.
The song tells of a secret lover and describes the life that comes with being in such a relationship.
Oh, interesting. I was thinking it was about a hookup.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's I really love them. I really love them. It's such a fucking nice song. And at the end, with all the sounds like coming along, it's so nice. It's so nice. I like it.
Yeah.
People who find this mid or terrible, they're just crazy, dude.
Those people are cringe.
True.
Alright. I don't really have much to say. It's just a great song. There's not really much to delve into with that one. Just a fun
Yeah.
song. I really liked it.
The only thing that I don't understand is the line where she was like, "I'm yellow, you are blue." I don't understand what she meant by that.
Heck. I'm yellow, he was blue. Color yellow typically invokes positive feelings. Oh, okay, that makes sense. Being associated with happiness and warmth, while blue is more melancholic, typically associated with sadness.
All right.
But together, they
None of
made a
it.
green meadow whenever they would collide. Because yellow and
Aw,
blue make green. Planet.
that's
You should know. Wait a minute, you're the artist. Why am I explaining this to you?
And no, I just didn't hear the grain mellow. I thought they meant lemonade or some bullshit like that. I don't remember.
Okay.
It's a good song though. I really love it. I really love it. When I heard you say this is the next song, I was like, yeah, I'm gonna
great
enjoy
song.
this one. So what do we have? Oh no.
I have another interlude and then into Hallelujah Money featuring Benjamin Clementine.
I don't think I will like the next two songs after Stupid Interlude.
Oh shit. We're about to get into an argument then, because I do like the next song after this. Alright, let's go.
And out of the elephant's trunk, confetti.
Here is our tree that primitively grows.
Alright, you go first, Planet.
I haven't given She's My Color rating actually. I give it that's another S, by the way.
Oh, okay.
She's My Color is an S, so yeah. For this one, I don't know its purpose. I don't
What do
know.
you mean? It's It's so obvious
It's
what the
about
song's
money.
about.
It's about money. Yeah. Okay. Sure. It's about money. That's it. Cool.
Yeah, it's about the corruption of money.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
Look, released one day before Trump's inauguration, Hallelujah Money is a protest song about global political atmosphere 2016, particularly with regards to the influence of money and race politics in U.S. elections. It describes a dreamlike America that Trump promised his voters and uses a tree as a symbol of Western prosperity.
He used a tree.
Yeah, he said, "Here is our tree." That's the very first lyric. "That primitively grows, and when you go to bed, scarecrows from the Far East come to eat its tender fruit. And I thought the best way to perfect our tree is by building walls, walls like unicorns, in full glory and galore, and even stronger than the walls of Jericho. But glad then, my friend, out in the field we shall reap a better day. When what we have always dreamt of having are now for the starving. It is the love that is the root of all evil, but not our tree. Thank you, my friend, for trusting."
Okay. I do like the unsettling vibe of the song.
Yeah,
It got the mood set on. It's a really a nice setting of the mood and all of that. I like the when the people go hallelujah. So it's pretty good.
yeah.
I like how they sound. Tootie is very forgettable in this. Holy shit. I heard him, but I don't remember what he said. That's
Listen,
yeah.
it's okay to be wrong, Pineapple. This song's amazing. His performance, his lyrics, they're all so haunting and like it's like very like there's this like sarcastic sound to the whole thing. The impact of Trump is crazy. Yeah, this was right after Trump. This was like it said, this came out the day before the inauguration of Trump. And this was their first song they released since they went on a break. 2D sounds so defeated, but at the same time hopeful. Like it's a weird mix of how he's like, we don't know what's gonna happen when the morning comes, but we're still human, you know. Um, and then Benjamin Clementine is just sounds so unhinged in this song, and I love the very mechanical beat, but then there's like this chorus that's very natural sounding. It's like these clash of tones that I think work together really well to create this very dystopian sounding song.
Mike, you know what? I was wrong. I
You
like
are
this
wrong.
song. Yeah. In this song specifically though. Um
And
I
about
was
the snake
listening
at
to it
Alice.
and no, I was listening to it and I was like denying myself from liking it actually because at the beginning I was like, oh, I was not gonna like this. No, I'm not gonna like this. I'm not liking this.
Well, to be fair, a lot of people, there are some people that don't like the song, and I get it. It
Mm,
is pretty weird, and especially Benjamin. Sometimes his vocals come off very strange, but I think
yeah.
that's the point. Like he's
Uh,
supposed to sound unhinged.
yeah. Even at the end, he was like, "Ah, money."
Oh yeah, money.
Yeah, yeah. Never mind. Never mind what I said at the beginning. Blank slate. I think I'll give this one a solid A. Never
Based.
mind. It's a really good one. I don't hate it.
Yeah, I'm
Maybe
giving
I
this
confused it for something else. Maybe I confused it for Sex Murder Party. And
Sex Murder Party is terrible. That is terrible.
yeah, yeah. But what do you think of the intro before it?
It's fine. I get it. The out of the elephant's trunk confetti. It's supposed to mean, because the Republicans are represented by an elephant, so the elephants won. So that's confetti. They're celebrating. I get it. Again, I would never listen to it before listening to Hallelujah Money. So I'm just gonna give it a 5 because it's not bad, but it's not good. It's just there. That one's getting a 5, but Hallelujah Money I'm giving a 10. I really like this song.
Yeah, I give the intro for a 0. No, I don't know. I'll give it a C. It wasn't that bad. It just I really don't care for the intros. They're
Yeah,
so
fair.
lame. We have got how many songs we got left?
We've
3?
got 6 songs left, including one more. This is the last interlude. which I actually remember liking this one. But yeah, we've got 6 songs left. Wait, 1, 2, 3. Oh, I guess 7 songs left.
My God, that is a lot of.
And then Sleeping Powder, and then we will be done.
Again, I thought sleeping powder was part of Humans. I guess it was just
Yeah, it was just a
something on
single
its
that
own.
came out right after the album.
All right, let's listen to the
So the
shit.
next song is technically the last song on the album. The rest are from the deluxe album, but I'm gonna include them because I always like to include the deluxe songs. But we got the power, so here we go.
We got the power to be loving each other no matter what happens. We got the power to do that.
All right. It's fine. It's cheesy. I don't. It's too cheesy. It's like trying to end like because this was originally the end of the album, and it's trying to end on like a triumphant note, but it's like it's too cheesy for me. I can't do it.
I don't like this ending. I think this ending is okay. So throughout this album, what have we learned? That there is corruption, that there is jealousy, that there's stuff that you need to hide from people, that the world is tough, that you're afraid of the future, and then you
Mm-hmm.
get this song of "We got the power." No, we don't. It's
I don't think there's
we
a problem.
don't.
Look, I don't think there's a problem with ending something negative on a positive note, but it's like
No, it's done. No, that's not what I'm saying. You took me wrong. You can look at it you can look at the thing in a positive direction and stay optimistic, but you gotta make it fucking realistic. It's just like a commercial of
yeah,
how to be
it
positive.
comes
I
off
don't
as
like that.
inauthentic to me.
Yeah, like you remember how in Plastic Beach how it ended?
With the tubs is all here, so we left the
Yeah,
taps running. Yeah.
yeah. You see how this ending makes sense? You see how this ending is like,
Well,
yeah, we
Demon
kind of fucked
Days.
up the planet, but here we are.
I feel like Demon Days is the best example of that, where to me it ends on a positive note after an album of
Hmm.
really negative themes, but it seems really authentic.
Yeah. Yeah,
Uh,
I don't know. I feel like it's lying to me. With the whole we got the power, it's lying
we
to
got
me.
the power
You
to do
know.
better than fun, don't turn the fun. It's like, okay, whatever, dude.
Yeah. And the problem is I think the musicians done a good job, but it doesn't in the context of the album, and we're reviewing the album as a whole. It's such a whiplash, and it's not a good whiplash. I don't like
Yeah,
this one.
especially coming
This
after
hurt.
Hallelujah Money. Like, Hallelujah Money, I think, is
Yeah.
the most hopeless song on the entire album. It's like, there's like no hope left. Actually, Hallelujah Money would have been better to end on because 2D is kind of being a little hopeful. He's saying, when the morning comes, we're still humans. You know, how will we dream? How will we love? How will we know?
Yeah, it
You
should
know,
have
it's
just
a
been
little
a
bit
solo.
hopeful, but still like not that hopeful. I don't know. But that's the end
Yeah,
of
it
the
should have just.
yeah, that's the end of the normal album, and then there's the deluxe, the extra bonus songs,
Mhm.
which has one final interlude. So, what?
Also, like when the intro popped up, especially after going from Hallelujah Money to this, I was just so cringing inside. I'm like, no.
Yeah, it was
Oh,
cringe.
don't got power.
That's the problem with this
So
song.
what do
It's
you give
cringe.
this one?
I'm giving this one a 6. What are you giving it?
Uh, all right. Do I be my honest thought? My honest thought. Fuck it. I'll give it a C. What disappointing C. Again, this album has a lot of great gems in it. And I thought I hated the Hallelujah Money, but I listened to it and I don't. I actually like the insanity of it. But this one, such a mess song. Whatever.
Yeah, but this next song, well, we're gonna go into New World and then into The Apprentice. So let's get started with these final set of songs.
I just wanted to be close to you.
You could be mad at me. Tell me I was born to quit. I was checking. Go.
All right, you go first, Planet.
Fine.
You just think it's fine?
Yeah, it's fine.
Damn.
I don't know. Yeah, I guess it's good. I guess I don't know. It's to me, it's fine. It's like,
Okay.
mm.
I mean,
I do
yeah.
like the intro for it this time. The intro for it was nice.
Yeah, the interlude this time was pretty good. I liked how this actually added to the sound of the album, where it's this dystopian sounding synth like noise. That I gave that one an 8 out of 10. This song I give a 9 out of 10. It's like, I just really like it. I like Rag and Bones vocals on it. I love the chorus. I like Tootie going, "It's cold, it's cold." The only thing I don't, not that I don't like it, but it's like whatever, is the rap verse. I feel like you could have cut that out, to be honest.
Yeah, I don't know. It felt longer than it should be.
You're longer than you should.
I give the intro a solid C, and the song a solid B.
Okay.
It's whatever. It's
Right.
nice. It's good, but
Next,
it's not for me.
no, I got you. Next up is Halfway to the Halfway House by Pevin Everett, the same guy from Strobe Light. All right, Planet, what did you think of Halfway to the Halfway House?
So repetitive, so whatever. I really don't care about it.
Okay, fair. I really like, I'm a sucker for choir vocals. So I really liked the choir. I really love the vocals. He's got an amazing voice. There's a lot of soul in it, and once the beat picks up, I really get into the vibe of it. I could just kind of like just let myself get into the song. But the problem is that it takes like a minute before the beat really reaches its full potential. And before that, it's just like, what are these synth sounds? These don't, like, I know like Gorillaz is known for making weird music, but you can't just make wee and then put soul singing over it. Like, you there needs to be a logic to it, right? So
yeah, I found it very annoying. What was this weird siren?
yeah, I think
sound.
let me try to find where it gets good for me. Yeah, here. Okay, here's where it gets good. After the first, look at that. That's almost halfway through the song. Yeah, you know what? I was gonna give it an 8, but now that I look how long it actually takes, I'm gonna give this a 7. It takes just too
You know
long.
what reminds me of though? Remember when we listened to the it's in our earlier review when we listened to the extra songs after Demon Days, or I think,
Oh,
or their
D-sides?
first album. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's the one where it sounded like you're playing a video game when Anduk is going off.
I don't know which one.
Yeah, it sounded like that. Yeah, so when I listen to this, I'm like, did they reuse this old thing? Because that would have been cool, but at the same time, I don't know. It's so
Yeah.
long. It's so repetitive. I don't care. Right?
Yeah. What grade are you giving this one, Planet?
See.
Okay, fair enough. I'm giving it a 7. I do. If honestly, if it wasn't for the vocals, I would give it like, if it was just an instrumental, I'd give it like a 4. But the vocals pick it up that much for me. But I understand. I totally get your point. Next up is Out of Body, which features Kilo Kish, Zebra Cats again, and Amani Vansha.
Ready, set, go. I like hands with yours. We dive into the floor. When we reach the core, then we stomp some more.
So this song is obviously terrible.
What?
I'm
What do you-
joking. I absolutely love this one.
Oh,
This
thank
one
God.
is a straight A.
Okay,
This
'cause-
one is straight A. It's straight S, dude. I don't know why they put this in the deluxe extra and not like replace this shitty ass sex burner bullshit party. This is the party. This
Yeah,
is
this-
what you should have.
Oh my God, you just made me realize this actually works as a perfect replacement for Sex Murder Party, because this is
Yeah.
like the same kind of vibe where people are like partying, but it's kind of like insane and like
Like you're
2D
getting
sounds.
orders about how to party at the beginning. What the fuck?
Yeah, and it's like, and they're talking about an out of body experience, and then 2D, he sounds like confident, but like in a manic kind of way. Like he's
Yeah,
kind
he
of going
just like
crazy.
spits out verses out of nowhere. Like, how can you not like this? It's so good. Also,
Alright.
I'm glad I tricked you.
All right, perfect. 10 out of 10 for me. I was worried. I was like, I don't know if Planet's gonna like this because this song is pretty weird and very strangely
No,
structured.
I absolutely loved it. I loved the girl at the beginning with her vocals. They're so creepy. They're like she's like she has a vibe. She's robotic, but in a culty way.
Yeah,
You
I feel
know?
like she has a good mix of innocence but also creepy.
Yeah, I really love that. And like the problem is not the weirdness. I love weirdness. I like yeah, earlier in the album we listened to weird songs.
Yeah.
Like Moments, that's a pretty weird song. It got a lot of weird noises in it. Hallelujah Money, I thought I was gonna hate this, but I actually quite enjoyed it. So it's not the weirdest that's the problem, it's how you fucking execute it. Sex Murder Party was such a bullshit song. This
True.
oh yeah, and also Carnival, the guy who was singing about being in a weird carnival, that's also a stupid song. This is good. I like this.
All right. Based. So what is
This
the
is an S tier.
Okay, perfect. Yeah, I'm giving this a 10 out of 10. We're down to the last
Yeah.
two songs. We've got Ticker Tape featuring Carly Simon, which, if you don't know, she's the one that does that song that goes, "You're so vain. Probably think the song is about you." And Kali Uchis, who we also heard on She's My Caller.
Let's go, dude. I can't wait to, dude. But Out of Body, such a, I love this song. Good
Yeah.
job, good job for everyone, even Tootie, who sounded manic there.
All right, here we go. Ticker
Yeah.
Tape.
Is it resolution or black and white mind balloons floating up?
We wanna start, or do you want me to start?
You can start.
Okay. I really, really, really love this one. And this should have been the ending, not We Got the Powers. This is actually hopeful.
Yeah.
And I love the vocals from all of them. I love how slow it begins. It's like coming out of a night shift. And you're just listening to this going back home.
Yeah.
It's a really nice it got a really nice vibe to it. I enjoy this quite a bit, and it got me thinking, man, this playlist is like ordered weirdly. Like
Yeah.
this should have been up, and the other song obviously should have replaced yeah, whatever.
Yeah.
Just yeah, I don't know, like I don't understand why they ordered it this way.
I
Like
actually,
Micah with the extra stuff, with the extra songs. Like why do they put it in why when the process sorry, the process of making an album, why is there some songs that get in and others that just be left on the sidewalk
It's
because
there's
these
like a
two
lot of
songs are really
reasons
good.
why songs might get cut from the final album. Sometimes this is the cynical approach. Sometimes songs are intended to be in the album, but they release it as part of the deluxe edition, so that way the deluxe edition gets more sales.
That's weird. Yeah, I don't know. I think this deluxe had really like at least two really good songs in them. And
Yeah.
when we're about to hear the last one, but like this one is really good. I don't understand. Okay, your thoughts on the song. Go on.
I think I think everyone's voice sounds great on this. Carly Simon has a really, like, her voice fits this so well. Kali Uchis in the background. It's all works together really well. That boom, 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 boom. It's a very like sad sounding melancholic song, but it's also like you said, there is some hope to it, and it's that good. It's a good blend of both.
Yeah,
And
like with the vocals working through the nightmares, that is hopeful. It's like like even though you're so everything seems so dark and nightmarish like and like every day feels like an uncanny nightmare, you're still going through it. You're still living through it, and there is something very admirable about that.
yeah, like I actually, so not to spoil the fall. I mean not the fall, the Now Now, but the Now Now is also another Gorillaz album that I'm mixed on. And I actually think if you put the best, not even the best, but some songs from Trans from the Now Now with songs from Humans, you would have a very solid album. I actually have a playlist that I titled Transhumans because originally this album was going to be called Transformers. Um,
Hmm.
so I have a playlist called Transhumans where I have I have songs from both albums, including Sleeping Powder, that I feel would make a stronger album.
You could drop this in the description if people are interested.
I think I'll drop it in the description of the next review. And I'll
Hmm.
explain my thought process on that and everything. But yeah, this song's beautiful. I think it's great. I don't really have anything else to say about it.
Yeah, I'm glad that I had quite a bit to say about this because I I think this humans and this project could have worked really, really fucking well. It could have been a really strong comeback after 7 years of absence.
Yeah,
Um, I don't understand why it's plays this weird like. This song is actually sort of a fresh of breath air almost. Do you
yeah,
understand that?
yeah.
All
So
right, but we're at the end of it.
we're at the end, circle of friends with a Z. So
Z.
Let's hear it. Circle up, circle up, circle up, a circle of friends.
all right, that was
Um,
circle of friends.
that was actually short and sweet. Hmm.
Yeah, I feel like that conveys the idea of positivity better than we got the power, because at the end of the day,
We did it!
we got the power to do it. Because
Yeah.
at the end of the day, like, yes, you do have some amount of power, but you can't present your whole album that everything's hopeless. It's the end of the world. We've lost. And then be like, but we got the power. But what you can say is that despite everything, you have your friends, right? You have your circle of friends. That no matter what happens in the world, you have those that you love to rely on.
Yeah,
And I feel
that's
like
a really sweet message.
I think that's a much more powerful message. It's a very simple song. It's very short. I'm gonna give it an 8 because I really don't, I can't say much more about it than that because it doesn't have a lot to it. But it's just a good thing to end album on. I'm gonna give it an 8. What about you, Planet?
Uh, have I given a rating to the last song?
Ticker Tape. I thought you gave it an A.
Oh, okay. So this one. Uh, It's short and sweet, so I'll give it a solid I'll give it an A because it was short and sweet. It didn't stay over its welcome. It got a positive message, and the singers did a pretty good job. They weren't bad.
Yeah. So when I put my score together for the whole album, it gets a 7.7, which is
And that's sad.
it's 1 point higher than The Fall, but it is the lowest
Mm.
album from the main albums. And I think that lines up with how I feel about it. I do like Humans. I do like a lot of songs from here. There's some of Gorillaz' best songs on this. There's also some of Gorillaz' worst songs on this. And the interludes really bring down the whole album. If you cut out all the interludes, I kind of want to redo my score and see what it would be if I took out all the interludes. So I might do that
Mm.
when I let Planet give her final thoughts on the album. But overall, it's just a mix. I feel like that you could have cut this album kind of in half and had a really solid album. Um, and I feel like all the political stuff, while I don't have a problem with the political stuff, I just feel like the censorship of Trump and any other political person is just a really. They say it was to not give more fame to the most famous person in the world, which literally makes no sense. Because if it's the most famous person in the world, how are you giving more fame to that person, right? Like,
Also,
it's
like,
just
what? And no, the thing is, this logic is kind of stupid because so what if he's popular? So what if he's like, it's good to point out this person and name them up than to hide behind like, oh, I can say that. I'm gonna take the high ground. It's like you can't point out someone who's obviously negative and obviously like putting things out in into the ether and just making the whole world shitty and be like, I'm not gonna name them. They're pretty bad. No, you gotta name them. You gotta like identify the source of the problem. You know.
yo, what's up, Plush Man? Yeah, I agree. I agree.
Like for example, Andrew Tate is a pretty bad guy, I think. Uh, but if I'm like, oh, this red pill fucking most popular guy, I'm not gonna name him because it's just stupid. To me, it's just stupid. Like, how are we gonna avoid a problem without knowing what it is?
Yeah. So,
So yeah, that's
what's your final
my
grade on
score
the
for
album?
now. The thing is, the songs that are really good, they're really good. Um, and like the bad ones are they're shit. I don't care for them. Um, I just it's really hard for me to give it a scoring like under A because I feel that's unfair, but it is because of all the bad like filler that is in it. It really does bring it down, and it makes me like skip a lot of songs out of it. I'm like, I don't want to listen to this. I don't want to listen to this. I don't want to listen to this. So it is, nah, it's a C. And I don't like that score. Because there is a lot of good shit in there. It's just, it gets overshadowed by the amount of filler and just, again, the purposing of it was kind of like the order of it, the order of it was not really well thought out, I think, and I don't like that. But yeah, I don't know, I don't have much to say
Yeah.
besides that.
I just did the math. Yeah, if I took out all the interludes, including the one that I liked, the album would be an 8.6 instead of a 7.7.
Wow.
So, yeah, that's our review of Humans by Gorillaz. So, for one last bonus meme, I guess you could say, we have Sleeping Powder, which was a single that was released after Humans. That was not on the album, though it's a great song. So, we're going to give this a
Mhm.
listen. We're going to give our thoughts on it and rate it. And then that'll be the end of the stream. So, you ready, Planet?
Yep, I am ready. I'm ready.
I was gone. I'm back, where I belong. Silver gets out on the mountain dawn. With the bass in on my head, I'm missing all that I.
Okay.
All right. What do you think of that, Planet?
I think this song is awful. I hate every second of it. Every lasting second. It just, ugh, terrible, terrible, terrible. So that's why I give it a solid S. Anyway.
Okay, bass. Yeah. I mean, it's just a fun song. The music video is obviously like not great, but it was just like probably a last minute music video that they made.
It's a
But the song,
funny music
it's
video.
funny, but the song itself was like really, really good. I kind of wish it ended up on the album, either this one or the Now Now, but you know, it didn't. It was just a single. It kind of sounds like something from the D-Sides album, honestly, with that super distorted bass. But yeah, I mean, that to me, that's a 10 out of 10 song.
I also really like the intro. Was
Yeah.
Is your brain on drugs? Any questions?
The only thing wrong with the music video is the flashing lights, but I like it. You know what, Plushman? I'm banning you for having an opinion.
Yeah, this song is actually, it's just an enjoyable experience. I don't know what to say, man.
But
But
anyways,
yeah, this is why it's fucking terrible. I hate it.
so true. But anyways, that marks the end for our review of Humans and Sleeping Powder. So
For our
next week,
adventure.
we're gonna be covering the Now. Well, not next week. This Sunday, hopefully, we're gonna be covering the Now Now by Gorillaz. Thoughts on my take? I think complaining about how politics is toxic is low key kind of a cope. Politics sucks. I get that, but how you choose to respond to it can make you toxic, not politics. I mean, yeah. I mean, at the end of the day, if you don't want to talk about politics, that's totally cool. You don't have to. But if you're going to talk about politics, then trying to mask it because it's either too toxic or whatever, it's like just yeah, it's a cope. But anyways, thank you for joining me, Planet. I'm gonna hop off and end this.
Oh, let's go. Make sure to like and subscribe and do all the good stuff.
Yes, make sure you like and subscribe. Follow Planet. Follow me on Twitch, and also follow me on my Kick. So yeah. We're gonna close this off with
Bye,
a song
everyone.
from the Now Now called Humility.